I'm Leela Chakravarti, I'm a potter and I'm in my Dartmoor studio in Devon. I started making pottery when I was living in Australia in 2016. I was actually studying marine biology and I was doing a PhD out there, and I started going to an evening class just for fun really, and that's how I started. So after a few months of going to pottery classes, I absolutely fell in love with it. And in my spare time, at weekends and in the evenings, I would go to the community pottery studio and I'd just practice. I had an amazing teacher as well who taught me so much. So after a couple of years, I thought this is really what I want to do as a career. And I started teaching my own classes and making some money from it. And when I finished my PhD, I decided to go full-time pottery. It allows me to slow down, take time with the process. Pottery is such a long process, and you don't get instant results. It's also meant that I can do something that I truly love, and every day I wake up and I'm excited to come to the studio. I love every aspect of pottery. I love making, I love photographing my pots. And selling them is such a thrill. Working with clay is really therapeutic. It's obviously very hands-on. You get, mud splashed up your arms and in your face, and it feels like you're really going back to the basics, which I love. My creative process is really driven by where I've lived in my life, and my background, and where I currently live. So I'm very inspired by my marine biology background. I like to include fish motifs on things, but also I'm very inspired by living on Dartmoor, the colours, the textures, the little villages that are here, and the wildlife. I'm particularly drawn to natural colours. I love rusty reds and oranges and earthy browns. I also love turquoise colours, sort of greens and blues, ocean colours. I'm drawn to work that includes houses or cottages in it, probably because I grew up in a small village in Hertfordshire, surrounded by wheat fields and little cottages, thatched cottages. Every cottage was different, and I love including that in my work. When I was living in Australia, I really missed a traditional British English cottage, so I include that a lot. Supporting and buying handmade products is so important because you are celebrating individuality and creativeness, and you are helping the livelihoods of small business owners. I think the other thing that's really important is that when you're buying from a handmade business, often they're quite small, and so they are more eco-conscious than something that's mass-produced in a factory. My advice that I would give to starting and running a small business would be, first of all, to make sure that it's in something that you absolutely love, that you are obsessed with, like I was with pottery, because it is difficult and you need to love it to get through it really.